Happy morning, my dear students. In last video, I was discussed about one of the most important topic, all the three methods of measurement of national income or GDP, which gives the same answer. Numerically, I was proved with the tables, and today in this video, I am going to discuss one more very important topic. This topic is generally asked for both 2 and 6 marks. What is the topic? I wrote on the board. Limitations of using GDP as an index of welfare of a country. Once again, I will read. The topic means limitations of using GDP as an index of welfare of a country. As we know very well, GDP is the index of the greater being of a country. If we want to know about the development of a country, means it's enough to study about its GDP. Means a country achieve a greater GDP means that country considered as a developed country. In other hand, a country GDP is weak or GDP is less or minus means that country is underdeveloped country or undeveloped country. So, your GDP means national income. What do you mean by national income? So, aggregate money value of all the final goods and services produced within the domestic country at a particular period of time, that is 1 year, is called as GDP or national income. Many times we discussed this in last videos. So, money value of all the final goods and services produced within a domestic country or domestic territory of a country in a particular period of time, that is 1 year. Your GDP is the indicator of the greater well-being of a country or the population. GDP is good, the population standard of life also good, standard of living also good. The GDP is less, that the people or the population of that country is living or surviving very bad condition. That we want to keep in our mind. So, the GDP is the indicator of the welfare of a population of a country. GDP is good. The country people are good in all the dimensions. The GDP is less. The had condition, many more problems are there in that country. That's the thing, very easy to understand. Like the GDP have many more drawbacks or the limitations. That limitations we want to discuss in this class. First, I will write the introduction part regarding this topic on the board. Gross domestic product GDP is the sum total of value of goods and services created within the geographical boundary of a country. In a particular year, it gets distributed among the people as an income except remaining earnings so we consider that higher level of GDP of a country is an index of greater well-being of the people of that country. Welfare of a country means well-being of entire country or population of the country. certain limitations of using GDP as an index of welfare of a country. They are one, distribution of GDP. Two, non-monetary exchanges. Number three, externalities. Number four, leisure and work. And finally, manner of production. Yes, I will read once. Gross domestic product is the sum total of value of goods and services produced within the geographical boundary of a country in a particular year. It gets distributed among the people as an income except retiring earning. Retiring earning means scholarships, pensions, subsidies, so on. Retired earnings. So we consider that higher level of GDP as I explained. That higher level of GDP of a country is an index of greater well-being of the people of that country. Welfare of a country means well-being of entire population of the country. But there are certain limitations using GDP as an index of welfare of a country. Which are they? They are as listed on the board. Distribution of a GDP, non-monetary exchanges, externalities, leisure of work, manner of production. Let's we discuss one by one the limitations. First one, distribution of GDP. As explained already in an introduction part of this topic, higher level of GDP means greater well-being of the people of a country. Higher level of the GDP, which means greater well-being of the people of a country. But when the national income is equally distributed among all the population of the country, while we accept that point, but that GDP not distributing equally among the each and every citizen of a country, which means the major part of the national income concentrate or centralized within a few people, few firms, few individuals. When major part of the national income centralized within a few people, firm or individuals, the majority people are not get sufficient income. Why? There is a no use of achievement of the higher level of national income. So, the distribution of national income is considered as one of the most important limitation. I thought you understood. National income distribute among the people equally means it is an advantage of the national income or the GDP. The same national income not distribute among the people equally means that automatically become limitation of using the GDP as an index of the welfare of the people or the country. It's what we call the first limitation, distribution of national income or GDP. So very important. Write the explanation. Generally, the rise in GDP will not represent increase in the welfare of the country. If the GDP of the country is rising, the welfare may not rise as a consequence. This is because the rise in GDP may be concentrated in the hands of very few individuals or farms for the remaining the income may in fact might have decreased in such a situation. The welfare of the entire country cannot be said to have improved. So explanation, as I explained, distribution of GDP. Generally, the rise in GDP will not represent increase in the welfare of the country. If the GDP of country is rising, the welfare may not rise as a consequence. Similarly, this is because the rise in GDP may be concentrated in the hands of very few individuals or firms or the remaining. The income may in fact might have decreased. In such a situation, the welfare of the entire country cannot be decided to have improved. Hope you people understood. Here actually the GDP is rise, but raised GDP is centralized in the hands of few people. Suppose national income is rupees 100. Population of country is 100. Yes, rupees 100. Out of rupees 100, rupees 70 in the hands of 20 population, remaining only rupees 30 in the hands of 30 population, 80 population. You can observe. National income 100. Population is also 100. Out of rupees 100, rupees 70 within the hands of only 20 people. Means more national income in the hands of less people and less national income in the hands of more people. Here national income is more. That more national income centralized within few people. Because of this, here there is no chance to increase the welfare. When there is a possible to increase the welfare, when the national income rupees 100 equally distributed among the population 100. Equally national income distributed among the population, the welfare of the people achieved. But here what happening actually? National income is more, but more national income within a few people, less national income within a more people. Therefore, more people are poor without the mediation of the money or currency. The exchange of goods and services takes place in the absence of the money, in the absence of the currency is called as barter system. When there is a barter system is at practice, so very difficult to calculate the GDP or the national income, because the national income is measured in the terms of money or the currency, particularly in developing countries or underdeveloped countries, that also in remote areas or village areas, the exchanges are takes place through the goods to goods. Suppose a person gave rice to another, that another person in return give finger millet or ragi. Somebody gives vegetables to others, that people in return gives cereals or some other goods. When the two person exchanges only goods to goods, here we can find the absence of money or the currency. When there is a absence of currency or money, we are unable to turn the values of the goods. When we are unable to obtain the values of the goods means it's highly difficult to measurement of the national income. And moreover that you know very well, for the services of housewives, we are not paying. Their services is valuable. However, we are not pay any money for their services. So, their services are difficult to consider under the measurement of national income. Not only the housewife services, service of a father, service of a brother, sister, love, affection, for them we are not paid out. When we are not paid for them, when we are not paid for the services, the value of the services are difficult to consider under the national income. So that also one of the most important limitation of using GDP as an index of welfare of a people or the country. Now that, let's take the second one, non-monetary exchanges. Some of the activities in a country are not evaluated in terms of money. For instance, the domestic services of housewife are not paid for the exchanges which takes place in the informal sector without the help of money are called barter exchanges. In barter exchanges, goods are directly exchanged against each other as money is not used here. These exchanges are not registered as part of economic activity. In India, because of many remote areas, these kinds of exchanges still take place. And they are generally not counted in the GDP. Therefore, GDP calculated in the standard manner may not gives us a clear indication of welfare of a country. explanation of non-monetary exchanges. We'll read once non-monetary exchanges. Some of the activities in a country are not evaluated in terms of money. For example, the domestic service of housewife are not paid for. The exchanges which takes place in the informal sector. Informal sector means the sector which not registered without the help of money are called barter exchanges. In barter exchanges, goods are directly exchanged against each other. Means goods to goods. As money is not used here, these exchanges are not registered as a part of economic activity. In India, particularly developing countries, because of many remote areas, means villages, these kind of exchanges still takes place, and they are generally not counted in the GDP. Therefore, GDP calibrated in the standard manner may not give us a clear indication of the welfare of a country. When the exchanges takes place through barter system, the value of that exchange is not clear in the manner or standard manner. So it is very difficult to calculation of national income or the GDP. And next one, that is the externalities. About that indically we discussed it. What do you mean by externalities? Your externalities stands for cost or benefit conferred upon second or third parties as a result of act of individuals, consumption and production. Cost or benefit conferred upon second or third parties as a result of act of individuals, consumption and production is called as externalities. In other words, it is a cost or benefit. It is the benefit of the penalty bear by others because of the actions of some other people is called as externalities. That externality is also not measured in the terms of money. Why? Because that externalities are not bought and sold at the market. That keep in your mind. Externalities means the cost or benefit conferred upon second or third parties as a result of act of individuals. Consumption and production is called externality. That externalities are not measures in the terms of money, and moreover that externalities are not bought and sold at market. When that externalities are not bought and sold at market means it's very difficult to evaluate in the terms of money. When it is difficult to evaluate in the terms of money, when it is difficult to measure in the terms of money, it is difficult to consider under the measurement of national income. Let me take one example for that. The example, one who get benefit from the neighbor's garden. Yes, near to our house there is a garden maintained by the neighbors. From that garden I am getting fresh oxygen. Because of that fresh oxygen, They maintain the garden, their tree, their garden, their everything. But I am getting benefit. What benefit I am getting? Fresh air. Because of that, what happened? I am feeling very healthy. For that, I am not paying for them. And second one or second instance or example, somebody making pollution means the soil pollution or air pollution or water pollution or noise pollution. Because of that pollution, environmental pollution, I am suffering from many diseases. They are in action. They are polluting the nature. They are polluting the environment. Impact is on me and my health. For that also I am not paying. For that also I am not expenditure. So, whether there is a benefit from externality, whether there is a expenditure or loss from the externality, not measures in the terms of money, so it is also considered as one of the limitation of the measurement of national income or index of welfare of a country. Welfare of a country. Next we take externalities. And externality is a cost or benefit conferred upon second or third parties second or third parties as a result of act of individuals production and consumption. In other words, externalities refers to the benefit or harms refer or an individual causes to another for which they are not paid or penalized. These do not have any market be bought and sold, but the cost or benefit of an externality cannot be measured in money. Terms, because it is not included in market activities. For example, the pleasure one gets from his neighbors garden is an external benefit and external cost is environmental pollution caused by industries. Both are excluded from national income estimate. So explanation regarding the externalities, the limitation. An externalities is a cost or benefit conferred upon second or third parties as a result of act of individual production and consumption. In other words, externalities refers to the benefit or harm a firm or individual caused to another for which they are not paid or penalized. These do not have any market in which they can bought and sold as I explained before itself. But the cost or benefit of externalities cannot be measured in terms of money because it is not included in the market activities. For example, the pleasure is happiness one will get from his neighbor's garden is an external benefit and external cost is environmental pollution caused by industries. Both are excluded from the national income estimate. The thing. The next one, leisure and work. That you know very well. Leisure means happy. So work, long hours work. Long hours continuously work means it is a tiredness or unhappy. Yes, your leisure and the a laborer get a sufficient leisure while he feel very happy. For that happy, it is difficult to measure in the terms of money. A laborer working long hours without the break or the leisure, he get tiredness. He fell into tiredness. For the tiredness, he feel unhappy. For that unhappy, difficult to measure in the terms of money. Therefore, your leisure and work. Leisure stands for happiness. The work, long hours work means stands for that tiredness. Both for happy and tiredness, we are unable to term in the form of money. Therefore, it is considered as one of the most important, another most important limitation of the using the GDP as an index of welfare of a country. Welfare of a country. Right close the short that leisure and work. One of the important things that affects the welfare of a society is leisure. But is not included in GDP. For example, larger working hours may make people unhappy because their leisure is reduced. On the country, shorter working hours per week may increase leisure and make people happy. Okay. Leisure part, one of the important things that affects the welfare of a society is a leisure, but is not included in the calculation of a GDP. For example, larger means more working hours may make a people unhappy. Means because their leisure is reduced. The direct term measured in the terms of money that we know very well. I explained here on the country. Shorter working hours means less working hours per week may increase the leisure and make the people happy. When there is a less hours work means the people are very happy. For that happiness also not measure the terms of money. Therefore, it's very difficult to include or consider under the calculation of the welfare or the GDP or national income. And finally, manner of production. So very important. Who produce the goods and services? Whether that production must be want to consider under the calculation of national income or not, that is a big question. Yes, suppose the goods and services are produced by the adults, those who are aged 18 and above, their production are legally considered under the calculation of the national income. On the other hand, the same goods and services, whether produced by child laborers, that production, the value of that goods and services are highly difficult to consider under the calculation of national income. Not only this, the value of goods which are gained by the smugglers, the money earned from the gambling, the money earned by the terrorists, the money earned by the thieves, money from illegal activities are not considered under the estimation of national income. So, manner of production is also another one very important point under the limitation of using the GDP as a welfare of the country, index of welfare of the country. The economic welfare also depends on the manner of production of the goods and services. If goods are produced by child labor as by exploitation of workers, then the economic welfare cannot increase. Manner of production. The economic welfare also depends on the manner of production of the goods and services. If goods are produced by child laborers, it's offense. As by exploiting workers, then the economic welfare cannot increase. So, I gave examples: income estimation of national income, like that many more limitations of using GDP as an index of welfare of country, what I will explain here in this video. And remaining we will discuss and explain in my next video. Still take care.